All right, man. We're live today. We are live today.
Live in week 4.
Live in week 4. What's going on, everybody? We're back for another episode of High on Sports. I'm your host, Alex, Mr. Mello. I'm here with my boy,
Trevor the Rev Watts.
What's going on, everybody? Nice to have y'all with us. Man, it's gonna be a rough podcast today.
Fucking A.
Not too many highlights for us this week.
Low lights.
Bunch of low lights. All lows, no highs.
Low lights and crow sandwiches again, man.
Lots of pies in face.
Get used to this crow.
Hey, man, I didn't think it would be this. I didn't think it'd be this quick into the season that we'd be so full off humble pie.
Mighty turnaround from the most enjoyable team to watch.
That's for sure. That's for sure. But let's get it started. How you been, man? What's going on?
Been all right, I guess. You know, hurting for the Cowboys' loss. Yeah, it's not gonna get any easier with the Packers coming up this week. That was a crucial loss.
Well, so shit was rough.
Fucking
parlay was busted early in the morning again.
Yeah, parlay going this week.
Parlay going.
Who'd you have?
I had everybody covered, but the Jags. I picked the Jags over the Jets to cover. Like all they had to do was win by a touchdown. Basically, it was like those 3 points. Just give me, a touchdown.
Yeah, no.
I thought that was easy money.
The Jags, the Jags been up and down.
I never bet on teams like that.
Why did you this time?
I don't know. There's the Jets. It's the Jets.
Let me tell you what. After you guys beat the Jets, they went 2-0.
I know. We've been 0-2.
You pissed them off.
Oh, that
Marshawn dance was a jinx.
Should have never went high. Well, speaking of the Jets and 4, we'll get into that. I'll go ahead and I'll start off some of the scores from this week. Thursday night football, we had the Packers demolish the Bears. Aaron Rodgers threw 4 touchdowns. I know that because I played him on fantasy this week.
Fucking guys are fantasy. Man. Fantasy killer.
Dude.
Crazy. You got him on your team.
I still won, though. But, yeah, so the Packers demolished the Bears. That's no surprise.
I won both. First week this year that I won both my leagues.
But the real team lost. I don't care. If my real team wins and both my fantasies, if I lose, that's cool with me. I still had a good week. Don't worry about that.
Well, yeah, you don't lose.
The worst is when you lose everything. Your team lost, your fantasy shit. You got nothing to look forward to going to work on Monday.
Motherfuckers bad going to bed. Can't watch no ESPN or Sports Center or nothing.
Motherfuckers standing up at their desk
because as soon as you turn on any sports channel, you're gonna see the highlight of your team losing.
They know it's on. Oh yeah, no Sports Center that night. I'm not falling asleep to none of that. Sports radio on the way to work, especially like dropping the kid off to school. Yeah, what else I'm gonna listen to? Man, it's tough. It's tough. It's a tough hour ride.
Look, being out here, I don't get to listen to the. I still listen to Cowboy Sports Radio when I stream it over my phone,
Right.
But I don't always do that when I'm driving. So not most time, I'm listening to the 95 game.
That's extra wide of you.
Streaming?
Yeah.
You don't stream?
Not my. Not unfortunately, I don't.
You don't have? Do you have the capabilities to stream in your car?
I do.
You have auxiliary hookup?
Yeah, I do got an auxiliary hookup on my car. But let me get this going. So let's start. Like again, we were there. We got a little sidetrack.
We got
some bullshit.
Next would be the Saints over the Dolphins.
Yeah, Saints over Dolphins 20-0 in a thriller. Over across the pond.
Across the fucking
across
the pond, hey.
It is across the pond, I guess. Or the ocean.
Well, I don't know what the fuck they eat over there. Fucking bangers and
lots of sausages and stuff. Crumpets. Things of that nature.
Fucking sausage and potato fucking motherfuckers.
No, I guess so, yeah. But I like sausage and potato stuff. But anyways, well, then the Panthers finally down the Patriots again. I just love to see the Patriots lose every week. I mean, damn.
You know what I like?
Because they're that team.
I like that they're talking about the refs. They're fucking bitching about fucking refs here and there. Like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, man. There are certain teams I don't want to hear that
from. What team who doesn't need to talk about any type of refs
It's the fucking Patriots.
Who had a fucking rule made for them.
Oh man, yeah, and I know all too well about that rule, all too well. Yeah, the Panthers went in there, and you know the Patriots have the worst pass defense in the whole league.
Yes, and they have the best offense in the whole league. They are the worst defense and the best offense. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that they had the best offense.
This is true, my friend.
Wow. That's why they're 2-2. I guess that would go for us too, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I still like to see the Patriots lose. So it's a good.
I like seeing
so
the
far.
Patriots lose also.
Yeah, there's that team, man. There's that team. You just like to see them lose.
I saw Tom Brady got his 5th ring. He don't need no more. They don't need no more rings over there. They got 5. They got a little 20-year run that you've been on here, or 15 years, 17, or however many years it's been.
It's been a while now.
Since 2001 when they got their first bowl.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. 2001. Yeah. No, it was 2001 was the. I thought that was the Ravens.
That's 2000.
Then they won. Yeah, I guess so. Then I guess you're right about that.
Rams, Ravens.
But yeah, they're that team. They're that team you just like to see lose. There's nothing wrong with that.
Fucking Texans smoked the fucking
everybody's
this
everybody's got that team that you like to see lose. Mine's just the Patriots.
I like to see every team in the NFC East lose.
See, there
every
you go.
team.
Yeah.
And the Niners.
And the Niners.
Yeah, you want to know what? I didn't like seeing the Niners lose more than teams in my division.
Yeah, that's true too. Because I know
the Niners suck so bad right now.
Because I know a lot of Niner fans, so I'm with you on that. Absolutely with you on that. Move on a little bit. We got the Jaguars and the Jets. Jets win 23-20. That's the one that busted my parlay. So shout out to the fucking Jets. We got Texans Titans. Man, thrashing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I should pick the Chiefs over the Texans this week.
On the pick 'em, huh? That's tough, man. That's tough.
If anybody's listening right now,
let us know.
You got a suggestion?
What is it?
Should I pick the Eagles or the Chiefs? Well, I should say the Eagles. I forgot who the Eagles are playing. The Chiefs are playing against Titans. Eagles over the Cardinals. So
I told you I like
my original pick is to go with the Eagles.
I like the Eagles this year in a lot of games, man. I'll pick them a lot of times in games. I think they're solid, at least fun to watch. They almost beat the Chiefs. I was kind of rooting for them to beat the Chiefs. But it's gonna be a tough one, man. You're gonna have a lot of things to think about. So moving on to the Steelers and Ravens, 26-9. Ravens are terrible. Yeah, we'll get into that. The Bengals 31-7 over the Browns. No surprise there. Lions and Vikings in a snooze fest, 14-7. Rams, Cowboys.
Motherfucking A.
35-30. We'll touch a little bit on that as well.
Goddamn shit.
Bills, Falcons. I watched that game. That game was on TV.
I watched every game.
That was a thriller at the end there. They made it a good game. The Falcons did at the end. But man, without Julio Jones and Mohamed Sanu, I mean, what can you do, right? Everybody else was dropping the balls. It wasn't doing any favors for Matt Ryan, but
still the Bills. They came out. They beaten the Broncos. They beaten the fucking Falcons. Who else did they beat?
There might be a team. Might be a team you want to look at for who they play this week. Who they play this week? I know they're an option over there.
But they got a tough one this week.
Who they got?
I'll tell you right now. I'm pulling it up. Comcast, Mobile.
All right. Well, you do that, and I'll go on. The Eagles beat the Chargers 26.
Bills got the Bills at the Bengals.
Oh,
that's dangerous. That's a dangerous game.
That's a dangerous game. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm saying this week you got games like
that's a money. That's a money coster right there. That's gonna be tough, bro. You got that's a pick'em league, right? Like you got money on the line, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
So half the league is out right now.
Yo, this week 5, and we'll get into week 5 too. Week 5 is tough. We looked at the games earlier, man. That's a lot of tough games. It's a lot of tough games in week 5. So yeah, we had the Eagles beat the Chargers 26-24. Chargers are terrible. But you said earlier they're in a lot of close games, and you're absolutely right. So they're another team you might not want to touch this week coming up. We had the 49ers and the Cardinals in overtime. Now they were the score was 15-15 going into overtime. If you were, a 49er fan or anything like that, you have to watch a 15-15.
It was 12-12 going into overtime.
They scored a touchdown,
and the Niners scored a field goal.
They both scored
time, and the Cardinals scored a touchdown.
See, that's how much I know.
Because what happened was
I didn't watch that game at all. I just assumed that they won by a field goal. And
I'm telling you, you got to get on the fucking NFL ticket.
I don't want to watch Niner game.
Well, I know you don't, but I'm telling you this. You get the wide experience.
Instead of isolated vision.
Yeah, you're not set to a certain agenda.
Right. Yeah.
But they went in overtime, 12-12, and the Niners had ran like damn near 8 minutes off the clock on their first drive because there's like 10 minutes in overtime.
No.
And so they pretty good, huh?
Pretty good delicious.
Beer. Good beer. Sidetrack.
Yeah.
Anchor Steam California Lager. Pretty damn good.
Pretty damn delicious. Cheers.
Cheers. We cheers here.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's just the bottle. See? It's that soft, expensive fabric. That's a thick label. That is delicious.
It's pretty damn good, huh?
Yeah, beer break.
But they fucking ran the whole overtime clock down, and then fucking Cardinals, wham bam.
Thank you. Oh, Fitzgerald, right?
Yep, Fitzgerald in the game.
That's right. Got bailed me out too. Adam Starton. That's right.
That's
right. Now I do know better than that. You're right. I remember now.
Field in like 2 minutes.
I remember now. Just got the score. I assume.
Larry Fitz.
Oh my God.
Had him start my fantasy. Helped me out with that touchdown at the end there.
Yes, that's right.
Which was big time.
Coming back to me now. So I guess
fucking Buccaneers and the Giants.
Oh man.
Giants.
I ate on that game.
Let me tell you what. I think I've never been more right about a team than I have been about. I've been more right about the Giants than I've been about my own team. About how trash these guys were.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hey, but looking at the stat line too, though, and I'll pull it up. Like if you just looked at the stats, you would assume this game was like a 40-point game each. Like they each scored 40 points. Like Jameis Winston went off for 332 yards and 3 touchdowns. I got him too. And Mike Evans.
He almost had 2 touchdowns. He had that one. He almost had one that was called back.
Yeah.
The elbow was down.
That would have been money. Yeah, that's funny, bro. Now when I think about that.
Jameis Winston finally had a big game, which I needed.
Man, and he's playing the Patriots coming up in week 5 too.
Tonight? Yeah, Thursday night tonight.
Oh my
Buccaneers,
God.
Patriots.
Here we go. I'm fantasy early. Oh, I got the big boys going early though.
I made a lot of money on Jameis to have a big year this year.
Yeah, me too. Because I was like a 5th round pick for me.
Because when he does good, my team wins. When he ain't doing good,
you don't win.
Start the year 0-3.
Ooh.
Partly, I should be 2-2, but that's there.
That's tough.
I'm 1-3, not 2-2. It is what it is.
Also we had the Raiders and Broncos. Raiders 10, Broncos 16. That was a tough loss for me, man. And we'll touch on that. That was a tough one. And I told you why earlier.
That went home too.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. And I'll tell you why. Colts, Seahawks routed them 46-18.
Thank you, Seahawks, for keeping me alive on my pick 'em.
Nice.
They went down 15 to 15-10 early.
And then Russell Wilson.
And then Russell Wilson and the defense can't do it. And I got Seahawks defense on my fantasy also. Just big time. They scored 2 defensive touchdowns.
Nice. And then Monday night was a good game, man.
Chiefs Redskins was a very good game.
It was a good game. And I think, you know what? I think the Redskins is going to give y'all little troubles, little troubles. I mean, I'm not saying they going – yeah, man, they are. I'm saying they're going to give you little troubles. They look like they're a good team, man.
Well, the way we play,
they lost that game.
The way we play right now.
That Dotson, there's no excuse for that.
The way our team is playing right now, well, I can't argue against the Redskins giving us problem. But it seems to be that the Chiefs are going to be a bigger problem for y'all than the Redskins are going to be as a problem for us.
Right. I think we're going to be
and
our
also
own problem.
the Broncos.
Yeah, I think we're going to be our own problem too.
Now you guys are down to the Broncos, so you guys are already down on Division 1 game.
Yep, absolutely true. And
we have yet to play. Well, we've already played one division game. We tuned up.
And we'll get into it. Since we're doing it, let's do it now. Then let's hop into it. Let's start with your game. Yeah, let's start with your game because you guys played first.
Oh,
Cowboys,
man.
Rams won 35-30. Yeah, so let's hear it, man. I'll let you.
I was riding the roller coaster the first half. We was coming out here tuning them up.
Yeah, Zeke.
24 to fucking 16. Zeke, everybody was eating.
Yeah, Zeke was eating.
Everybody was eating. And then second half, no adjustments. We only scored 6 points in the fucking second half, you know. They came out and scored down near 19 or 20 points in the second half. Tune this up.
Yeah, he threw 2 tugs, 255 yards on y'all.
Gurley
was getting off too. I got Gurley on my fantasy team.
Yeah, Gurley, he been getting off the whole year.
Yeah.
I'm not underestimating.
He's looking like a beast. They gave him the ball. They fed him 23 times. That's what you do, though. That's what you do to a player. And I can't wait till we start.
He was catching the ball on us, you know, killing our defense.
What would you blame? How do you? Not to blame. I don't like to blame. You know what I mean? Like not blame, but like what? How did you guys lose that game? I mean, you guys at home. Like what happened, man?
Man, it's a mix of both. It starts with the offense because the offense needs to control the ball. They came out there and they came out kind of flat. The offensive line was supposed to be the best offensive line in football has not been the best offensive line in football at all. Granted, they did replace 2 starters in the offensive line. Ron Leary, who was one of the top guards in the league, and Doug Free, he retired. And he was the right tackle, so left guard and right tackle, you know. But still, Dak's playing nice. We're not losing games because of Dak. You know, he didn't throw no picks.
Right.
The offense just isn't getting. It's just there's no explosion out there. They're not getting the tough third down yards that we used to get. You know, the 3rd and 2s. You know, last year they were pounding the rock. This year, the rock's getting stuffed. There ain't no pounding or nothing going on.
I mean, you guys were eating at first, though. Like you said in the beginning, Zeke was eating. Zeke was eating at first. Like in the first half, it was a Zeke show.
He was. They were. It was. But you know, they're spreading the ball around. Dez had a big first half. He opened up the game with a big catch. You know, it was down there like a 30, 40-yard catch to open up the game. You know, everything was rolling smooth, and then what really fucked everything up was the muff punt.
I was waiting for you to bring that up.
Fucking killed the momentum. I don't like to bring that shit up and say that
that cost the game.
That cost the game,
right.
You know, because still at the end of the day they still went in with the lead at halftime, you know.
Yeah.
But you figure.
But they scored right before half too, though.
They
did
Rams. Score right. The Cowboys. The Rams scored off that muff punt because they got the ball like at the fucking 15 or something like that. Cowboys ended up scoring right before the half. They got a touchdown right before half to give them 24. But the way they were dominating the first half, I couldn't have doubted that they would have gone down and gotten, you know, a score, at least a field goal, you know, which was which kills momentum.
Or get the momentum back.
You know,
Big
keeps
play.
your defense off the field. You know, keeps them. You know, you make a drive out there for a few minutes, give your defense time to rest.
Dez finally had a good game. No touchdowns, though. You got to get that man a ball sometimes more often, I think. Like 5 receptions not enough for him, I don't think.
Yeah, they just
and I'm a Dez fan. Like I'm saying that as a Dez fan too. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? I like that. I like him. If I got a player, I'd like Dez on my fucking team.
I've been watching this team for years.
We gotta get him to rock. I mean, to me,
our team, the way the team plays offense, they don't force the ball to nobody. Tony Romo never forced the ball to nobody.
I get it, but
you know, even if you want to go all the way back to fucking Troy Aikman, I mean, granted, it was the running team back then, still with Emmitt Smith, but he had Michael Irvin, but they never forced the ball to Irvin. No, the Cowboys never forced the ball to a receiver. You know, Tony Romo, if you're open, you get the ball. If not, you know, you ain't gonna get it until it's the end of the game when he tries to make a fucking desperate play and he throws a pick.
Right. And the reason I said that was because I'm looking at Elliott's numbers. He carried the ball 21 times, 85 yards. You said the offensive line just wasn't pushing. 21 carries, 85 yards for Zeke. Man, I don't think that's not, to me, that's not a good game for Zeke. Because you said that offensive line just wasn't pushing the way they was. They're not controlling the game. No, so if they're not controlling the game that way, why I say get the ball to Dez is if they're not controlling the game that way, like use your other star to control the game. You know what I mean? Dez Bryant, he's a possession receiver. He is his big body. He gets you first downs. He gets you yards. Yeah. And you know he wants it. You know he wants it. And that's all I mean is like.
I know you've been hearing every time about he ain't been creating no separation and everything like that. And I think it's he
had 5 receptions for 98 yards. That's separation. He's averaging 19 yards a catch on that.
But like, on that game. I've always said that they should give Dez the ball more. You know what I mean? I believe it'll open things up more, but for whatever reason, they don't. They run their offense
the way they do
stubbornly, and this is how they do it.
Right.
You know, and they don't start throwing the ball unless they're behind fucking 2 touchdowns, and they feel like it's all right. We gotta fucking start chucking it.
And yeah, by that time they're already playing cover 2. They're already playing fucking zone coverage on you guys. They're stopping on any first downs.
I ain't gonna lie, the way our offense is built, we're not really a come from behind team. We're more of a team that we're built for close games or with leads. You know,
right?
If the game is close, we can handle that. With leads, we definitely dominate with leads. Well, obviously, we didn't dominate with a lead last fucking week.
The Rams are a good team, man. I told you they're a good team. They do look like a good team, like a young good team. I got Watkins. They got a lot of weapons on that team. Woods,
they got good players.
Gurley.
I'm still questioning them.
I mean, I get it. I mean,
like I said, the Niners scored 40 points.
Hey, yeah, that's a division game, though. That's a division game. They're on the road in Dallas.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't understand with Dallas. Like, you guys don't have the biggest home field advantage because it's so fucking big in there. Like,
true that.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many other fans that come, too, because there's so many seats.
It's weird. We've always been a better road
team. Yeah. Yeah, everybody knows that, though. Yeah, everybody knows that.
It's weird.
We all know that.
Well, since they got the new stadium, we had the old stadium.
And the Rams are an indoor team, too, right? So they were going in their comfort zone. It was comfortable for them in there. You know what I mean? As far as playing you guys, you didn't put too much pressure on them. Did you get any turnovers in that game? I didn't see every play.
Sack.
No turnovers, no picks, nothing like that?
No. Defense definitely didn't come out to play.
I feel it.
You know, they were just – I can't say that because, like I said, the first half, the defense actually didn't play bad. They're coming up with stops and everything, you know, making them punt. But for whatever reason, they just came out stupid flat in the second half. Whatever, I guess they thought that the recipe that they had cooking was gonna work. Was good. Motherfuckers forgot to put some salt in that bitch.
I feel it, man.
It pissed me off because now we got the Packers coming up.
I was just gonna ask
the Packers are no joke.
This is a day game tue. It's gonna be it's rough.
I honestly don't know how to call it right now because. Like I said, last year I seen Dak go into Lambeau and win. I seen them lose to the Packers in the playoffs, but they didn't lose. Like I said, they didn't lose because of him, and he actually brought the team back. If it wasn't for that fucking catch for the Aaron Rodgers to Jared Cook catch at the end of the game, the Cowboys would have won that game because of Dak's brilliance.
Mm-hmm.
But so I don't know how to call this game. I don't know which Cowboys team is going to show up. I don't know if the team's going to show up and come out and execute, or if they're going to come out and play sloppy ball. You know, another big thing that we missed in against the Rams is that we didn't have Sean Lee, our middle linebacker, out there. Sean Lee, he's quarterback of the defense.
Right.
You know,
he's injury prone though.
We
know that about him.
Last year was his first full year. I said you could tell. I
think we talked about that before.
Not that everybody knows he's injury prone. I'm saying when he's in there, you hear how much of a difference he makes, how dope he is. He's just can't stay healthy. Hopefully he'll be back this week. Jalen Smith, he was looking he was getting ate up out there on some routes.
Every defensive player gonna have them games.
He's still coming back from his injury.
The Rams are a good team too. I know you're not disparaging them in any way because they came to play. I mean, they put 35 points up.
Yeah, what I'm disparaging about is that we only scored 6 points in the second half.
Right, and that's where I was going with that. Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
You scored 24 points. You have a 24-16 lead going into the halftime. Expecting to win. Like I said, you don't play ifs, ands, or buts. But say he catches the punt. They go down, score a touchdown. At least it's 27. And so they go down, they get 16 still. But say you had that score that you got still at the end of the game. So it's 27-16 going into fucking halftime. 11-point lead.
Right.
Instead of 8. Those 3 points are a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, they gave him life.
But they came out flat. They had
the Rams.
And you can't come out 3 and out, catch in the ball right at halftime. You know what I mean? That was another. See, you score right before halftime to take it from 26 to 16 or 24 to 16, and then you get the ball first after halftime. Then you go 3 and out. You can't do that.
Especially
go
at
out
home.
there and score.
Especially at home.
Yeah, especially at home. And I personally blame that on the coaching.
Let me get a whip.
Backwood.
Yeah, it's rollout time. Yeah, no, man, I feel it. So the Packers, like I said, like we talking about, the Packers are gonna come into it's a home game, right? Yeah. Think in Dallas, Texas. Actually, it's in Arlington. Is that correct?
Yeah. I just don't know how to call that game. Because the Packers got a fucking suspect defense.
Yes.
But
Aaron Rodgers is throwing touchdowns.
Yeah,
and you guys scored touchdowns too. I mean, you guys put up 30 points.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if the team that came out the first half of the Rams game, ain't no team. I don't believe there's no team in the league that's beating us because the way we control the ball, the way we run the ball, and the pressure we put on other defenses for keeping them on the field for so long. Because all we do is just pound the rock.
So what was it about the 2 losses that y'all got? Like, what, you know what I mean? Because y'all got 2 losses. Like, what? Is it the same thing? Is that what cost you?
The loss to the Broncos.
Yeah, is that what cost you? Is that what cost you?
See, there are 2 different losses.
That's what. All right, there we go.
Was a blowout. We got hit in the mouth early, and it just got out of control early. It was just one of those games where it's just it was ball bad from the start.
Mile high. Fucking donkeys.
Yeah, and then this game, like I said, this game was more. That game is disappointing, but this game is more disappointing because you had the lead and you looked so good to start the game. You looked like they came out and they were looking like the Cowboys from last year. Running the rock, spreading the ball around, giving the ball to Dez. You know what I mean? And then, muff punt. Defense is making plays here and there, making third down stops because they're coming out. They're only on the field for 2 or 3 minutes. Come back, get a breather on the sideline, get some Gatorade, back on the field for not that long because the offense is out here running it down. And then they went in, like I said, they went into halftime, made some adjustments, obviously, and our team didn't because we came out and tried to do the same exact thing, and it just wasn't working. You know.
Yeah, man.
And at the same time, you can't fault him because if it's not, let's say you were winning, the way you were winning, it was working very well. You know, so you come out and get a 3 and out. That should be kind of like, all right, maybe
we need to change it up.
No, maybe we need to change it up, and maybe they're.
Well, I mean, you did because you need to make an adjustment.
So the second time you come out, you're looking bad. All right, now it's time to make a fucking adjustment, but there's just no adjustment made at all.
Jason, do you think Jason Garrett's the adjustment type? Because I got a coach in Portugal, Rui Vitória. He's just not an adjustment type of coach. Like
stick to his morals.
Stick to his morals.
Motherfucker, we're going down with this shit. Coach, just put the goalie in. All we need is a goalie.
Hey, we need it. No. He's the type of guy like you. You need a goal, but you take the best striker you have. The guy who's scoring the goals, you take him completely out of the game and you put somebody like a fucking defensive player in the game. I mean, this is the type of shit that we deal with. He's just not a defensive player.
You're a professional.
I didn't mean it like I didn't even bring them up, but what I mean is I know when I see a coach who can't make adjustments at all. Like you're right, you going down with the ship.
Well, see, like here's like it's hard to say because
the two different losses,
and like going into the game. Like we all know what the Cowboys' problem is defense. Everybody knows their defense is suspect from the start. You know that was the question going into the season: is their defense? Can the defense hold up? If the offense played like last year, yes, but the offense isn't playing like last year, and obviously the defense is not holding up like last year. Granted, they've had a lot of change in the defense.
Yeah, Rolando McClain last year, right?
No.
Was it last year? 2 years ago.
That was a long time. That was a few
2 years ago.
He barely played, too. No, it was 2014.
Wow. Damn, time goes by.
Yeah, doesn't it? That's 2014.
That's crazy. Just
DeMarco Murray was on the team that year. But, fuck, you threw me off. That's what I'm about now.
Packers. So, how is it? What's going on, Packers?
What's going on with the Packers?
You winning? How about that? Let me ask you that. You winning?
Yeah, we're gonna win.
That's what I'm talking about.
Motherfucker, we're gonna win.
Yeah. Of course you're gonna say that. You better say that. I think you know what? I think you're gonna win too. To be honest, I think you're gonna win too.
Another, you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, listen, I'm more of a realistic fan than you are. Like I said, it's just hard to call my team right now. Like I said, the team that played the first half of the Rams game. If they could do that for a full 4 quarters, nobody's beating us. It's just because of the way we run the ball. Nobody runs the ball like we do. You know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, too, like at the same time, like you know, I gotta you take it. I hate taking into account like off-field issues, but you know, Zeke dealing with this court shit.
Yeah.
You know, he went to a third of the training camp or something like that. You know, missed hella training camp. This and that. Granted, he should be cool by now, but he's still that shit still gotta be fucking with his mind. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, he can't focus fully on the football.
Right.
Whether I'm not an athlete. I don't know if they give a shit about anything like that or not. They supposed to, for all I know, he's just collecting a check because his work.
Hey, he's been doing it for a while.
Technically, that's what it is. It's a job because they're getting paid, right?
It's true, man.
So he said, in the day, he just might be like, "Fuck it, they're not gonna fire me."
I feel it. Yeah. They're not. He's their best player.
I did so good last year.
Yeah, he's the future. He's the future.
Jerry Jones knows it. Y'all know it.
Jerry Jones loves Zeke. Everybody really likes Zeke, anyways.
But the one thing is that he do play running back. That is expendable.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Isn't it expendable to have a superstar like that though? Like last year, he was not. That's
now,
not
look, I'll tell you what the difference is.
Like I don't want Darren. I'd rather have him than Darren McFadden. Like Darren McFadden and Alfred Morris going to do that. Are they going to do what one Zeke does?
You know why Tony Romo is done playing football is because he got hurt, and because the year before after he lost to DeMarco Murray after 2014. Jeremy McFadden gonna come in here, motherfucker can't pass block for shit.
That's a damn show.
Bow! Hurt. What happens? Jeremy McFadden misses the fucking block, and the next thing you know, you just see the right arm going to the left collarbone. Oh! And you see Jeremy McFadden like, what the fuck are you doing? Make a fucking block. And I tell you what, Zeke came in last year, and the first thing I noticed is that he can pass block. He picks up blitzes and he can block. You know what I mean? Gets a good chip in here and there. You know, Get some time for the quarterback. He ain't scared to get He ain't scared to get his nose in there. You know? Fuck your big Billy ass lineman, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. I'll chip you.
Yeah, man.
But
that's that.
Jeremy McFadden not doing that. He frail man. You know, glass man.
Man. So Packers, Cowboys, y'all winning.
Packers, Cowboys. We waited.
Let's see it. All right. Well then,
it's gonna be another fucking high scoring game. It's gonna be 35-31 Cowboys.
35-31 Cowboys. Let me write that down.
Hey, let's go Astros. Let's just be Boston. Hey, Boston. Suck it.
Hey, Altuve, while it's live, we got the game on the living room.
The 3 bombs.
3 bombs. That little dude is dope. And we'll get into baseball.
Yeah, we'll say. Yeah,
we got baseball stuff to go. We got baseball stuff to go. It's gonna be we're gonna stretch this motherfucker today.
I was just saying
So let's move on. Let's do it. Let me pull the Band-Aid off, man. Let's pull the sheets off these motherfuckers, man. Raiders and fucking Donkeys played on Sunday, man, in a rivalry game. It's one of the games that me personally I love to win. If there's one team that I love to fucking beat more than any team, me personally as a Raider fan, it's the Broncos. I hate the Broncos. I hate Shannon Sharp. I hate John O. It's just a rivalry, and I hate. Like I want anything bad to happen to these people, but like just that it was fun to hate the Broncos, and they were good. And when I was a kid and shit, so it was just I hate the Broncos. So anytime the Raiders play the Broncos, to me, it's one of those games where you want to win. And going into the game, I really believed that the Raiders were gonna win this game in Denver on the road. Thought they had a lot to prove, coming back from a fucking shellacking. From the fucking Redskins. They showed some weaknesses in the offense that would again show in this fucking game against the Broncos. And we lose 10-16 in a close game. And we said earlier, if the Raiders hold the team to 16 points at this time, the Raiders, we should win these games. This is a game we should have won. We give a lot of flack to the defense. Oh, the defense is not this. The defense is not that. But the defense actually kept us in this game the whole time. The Broncos came out early and scored 10 points. It was 10-0 in the first quarter. The first quarter ended with 10-0. We were in a hole. But I didn't think that one time that we were going to lose this game. Come out second quarter, Derek Carr throws a bomb to Johnny Holton. You know what I mean? We're a field goal away.
I ain't gonna lie. You called that last week. You said you talked about Johnny Holton coming in.
Man,
you remember that?
Yeah. I'm saying.
You called that.
We got some players coming in.
He came in his first play. Caught one over the top.
Over the top. That's what I'm saying. Now. So we got playmakers, but the offense it seems to sputter at times. It seems that it's not really flowing. And then I put a lot of that on Derek Carr. And in this game. Yeah, he didn't have Crabtree there. Cooper was no help. Cooper has been doing absolutely nothing these past 2 weeks. We had 2 catches in this game for 16 yards.
Cooper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that kid.
Yeah, man. It's not.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's weird looking.
That up because I remember sitting over here last year, and you made the proclamation that Amari Cooper was the best receiver in the league. And I said, you had the audacity to say that. You was like, yep, over Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, and all them.
I must have won that day. Cooper must have had a big day that day.
Man.
But I will be the first to tell you right now, he ain't doing shit. He's doing shit for us right now. And then I got a lot of things that this team is not doing. And it's like the offense is so vanilla. Like I said, if we holding a team, our defense, which is supposed to be so bad, is holding a team to 16 points, there's no excuses why we're not winning these games. We got a high-powered offense. Yeah, Crabtree was out, but you still got weapons. You still got Marshawn Lynch out there. You still got Amari Cooper. Seth Roberts has been there for a while. I'm not saying that he's some world beater, but he could be your Emmanuel Sanders on the team for now.
I'm gonna.
All right, but here's what it is. Here's my problem.
I'm looking at you said team stats right here.
Like you said earlier. Look, like you said earlier, what was I thought was supposed to be the best offensive line in the league has been playing like one of the worst offensive lines in the league.
You guys actually might be.
We're creating no run gaps for Marshawn Lynch.
You guys have,
and that's another thing too. When Marshawn Lynch is in a game,
the Broncos, they held y'all to 24 yards rushing. They said they did the same thing to us. You know what I mean? They held Zeke to 8 yards rushing for the whole game. So now, at the same time, kind of the way the Broncos are playing defense right now, it ain't looking like not too many. You ain't gonna start. Nobody's gonna be running on the Broncos. But
it was a vanilla offense that played the Broncos. That was my problem. It's like when Marshawn Lynch is in a game, guess what? Marshawn Lynch is running the ball. It's vanilla. You know what's gonna happen every time. Last year we complained about forget what his name already. Our offensive coordinator last year. He's a Broncos coach this year. It'll come to me. We were bitching about the offensive coordinator, Bill Musgrave. We're bitching about Bill Musgrave. He wasn't creative enough. Now we got Derek Carr's best friend, Todd Downey, who's calling these plays.
Looking like Bill Musgrave was more creative than whoever's there right now. Because whoever there is right now.
Yeah, because
it's looking like, especially with no Crabtree there, it's looking like they have no safety. Derek Carr has no safety valve. They have no run to rely on. Amari Cooper, Derek Carr's lost all his trust in Amari Cooper. I'm not saying he lost all his trust because Derek Carr, he's going to keep throwing the ball.
But
Amari Cooper needs to, you notice Derek Carr, like, he doesn't. Last year when he was balling, you saw Derek Carr looked for him and started getting the ball, but he's less and less and less. It's starting to become like that, one for one, because Crabtree catches the ball.
Right, they're dropping a lot of balls. But Crabtree drops a lot of balls too, man. It's an epidemic with us. We got these two great receivers, and they're not eating.
Drops a lot of balls.
And like I said earlier, I put a lot of that on Derek Carr because Derek Carr is looking fragile in the pocket for me.
Yeah, that's a crucial third down catch.
He's looking really fragile in the pocket right now. Like he's second guessing himself. He's not letting that ball go, and when he does, it's too late. He's not hitting the open wide receivers when he should. He's not forcing Amari Cooper the ball. He's not.
No, not right now. He's not anymore.
But they should try to find creative ways to get this dude the ball. If he's not
dropping open balls too.
Yeah, but give him a slant route. Give him a hard slant route. Give him a wide receiver screen or give him a hitch route. Involve him.
Drop a slant last week.
Involve him in a way.
Play last week because he don't get his chain snatched.
All I'm saying is involve him like that. I mean, you scored, like I said, 16 points against the Raiders. At these Raiders right now, even without Crabtree, Derek Carr should have came in here and been flinging that ball around. Yes, the Broncos are a good team, but we should have been ready for that. We should have been ready for the Broncos. And we weren't again. And Jack Del Rio.
Just like you said, the Niners and Rams are division game. That is a division game. You know what I mean? When was the last time you guys in the Broncos had a real high scoring game?
We whooped their ass last year.
What was the score?
Put up like 27 on them. That's a high scoring game, I guess. Yeah, I guess you're right. But still, I guess that's why I'm pissed about it.
That's not really high scoring.
But I guess that's why I'm pissed about it, though. Because we play like absolute shit. 24 yards rushing. Derek Carr's out now, by the way. 2 to 6 weeks.
You guys gave up 143 yards rushing.
Derek Carr's out now. 2 to 6 weeks. He's got some fracture.
Tony Romo had the same injury, and he was back after 1 week. He missed 1 week.
But Derek Carr is already out on the practice field.
Yeah, no, he'll be back. What?
Flag jacket.
He'll be back. But what the problem's going to be
is that offensive line.
No, with that.
The offensive line needs to do their job.
That's the problem with Romo. He was already kind of hurt before that, but his back became super frail after that. You know what I mean? Any big hits his back after that.
He's not really going to be, 100% the rest of the season for us.
So he's definitely not. And he's going to be taking. He's going to be taking the shots.
Because it doesn't look like the offensive line is playing good at all. They're not.
I'm talking about the pain shots for his back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know
That.
I don't know what they call them.
I don't know the name. I know the name, but it'll come to me just like Bill Musgrave did.
But you guys got luckily at least you guys got the Ravens coming up.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. But EJ Manuel's at the helm. Look, Derek Carr's out. Okay. If Crabtree comes back, at least like you said, we'll have a little safety valve for EJ Manuel to get with. You know what I mean on easy pass plays. You shouldn't give them too much to do. The Ravens aren't playing very good. They're one of the worst teams against the run. If the offensive line is going to start playing better, it's going to be in this game right here against the Ravens.
You guys are playing in Oakland too,
and so we're back at home. Our next 3 games are at Oakland. You know, as a matter of fact,
this is
our next 3 home games are in Oakland. I can
also see this. This could be I don't say a trap game because the 2-2 team doesn't have a trap game,
right?
You know, the way you guys are in your division now, you guys are it's quarter way through the season. Four games of the season. That's quarter way through the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's EJ Manuel. EJ Manuel's playing. It's not like you know what I'm saying. Derek Carr. If it was Derek Carr, yes, maybe it could be a trap game. You can call it that. But EJ Manuel's at the helm this week. And like I said, man, you just got to make it real easy for him. Run the ball. If the offensive line if they're gonna feel better about themselves, it's gonna be this Sunday against the Ravens. Go out there, power run the ball, give Marshawn Lynch a big game back in Oakland. The fans are gonna be ready for you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We need some home cooking right now because it's not looking good. But at the same time, like I said last week, we had 3 road games to start the year, and we're 2-2. Like I'll take that. I mean, I'll take that on any. You'll take that in any day. Like if you had a 4-game stretch where you was 3 on the road and you came back 2-2, coming back home.
Definitely not the 4-0 that you predicted.
No, definitely not. Definitely fucking not. Obviously, but we sitting at the same. We sitting at the same fucking position.
Yeah, we is.
You know what I mean?
I said we was gonna go 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, I said 3-1, possibly 4-0. You know. I wanted that to happen.
We had 3-1 in the sights. We had it right in the sights.
And I was gonna come on here.
And we let him off the hook
and be pissed about it. But I mean, I can't be pissed about it. It's early. We're 2-2. EJ Manuel needs to come out and do his job. That's why he's the backup. He was a first-round pick. We still got a good offensive line. We still got a good team. You know, we get to play them again in Oakland. We got Mile High. We got Denver out of the way. We were on the road already. We got the division game out the way. We lost it, but they got to come to Oakland too. Derek Carr will be back. We'll be 100%. It will be a big game. But I don't want to play small games. I want to play big games. That's how you know. When you play big games, I want to play big games. I want our games to mean something this year, and those will mean something. So I'm ready for it. So EJ Manuel, like I said, EJ Manuel just got to go out there and do his fucking job. Just do your job. Trevor Siemian, I mean, the next time he comes out, I hope Trevor Siemian is still the quarterback because he's terrible.
He's going to be a quarterback.
He's terrible. 179 yards. And when I was talking about Derek Carr, and Derek Carr was out, and Trevor Siemian played the whole game. Derek Carr threw 143 yards on the touchdown.
EJ Manuel threw for 100-something yards.
I know, real quick.
Quick though.
That was easy though.
You know, so
that was a timing play.
That was
a timing play right there. That last one. It would look nice. That's why I'm kind of encouraged against the Ravens.
Who threw the? Yeah, so
EJ Manuel's gonna go out there.
You gotta figure Derek Carr take away that big. How big was the bomb to fucking Bolton?
Like 50 yards, 60 yards.
I mean,
we'll find out right now.
You know, you take that big play away. Derek Carr, he really wasn't having of a day.
No, he was not. And still we only lost by 6. That's my point here.
Yeah, that was my point here. I watched that game too.
We could have won that game.
What I saw what happened with the Broncos is they came out. They were tuning you guys up in the first half, big time.
Yeah, they were 10-0.
And then in the second half, they came out kind of flat and just kind of protected their lead. They didn't come out and keep trying to score, but it looked like they kind of felt like they knew they had y'all in a good position the way their defense was playing.
Well, they were. Yeah, no, they didn't. But at the end, we made it close, and And I guess you can't be too concerned when EJ Manuel comes in the fucking game. But we're gonna see against Baltimore, who's not that good of a team anyway. So, like I said, I'm not too worried about it. It was 64 yards.
64. So Derek Carr had
143.
43.
So before that,
today he has 80 yards.
Yeah. That was a terrible game, man. They did play good defense, and I'm not taking away from that. But the Raiders need to play better. They needed to play better, and they need to protect their quarterback. And now he's out 2 to 6 weeks, quote unquote.
Hey, don't talk to me about hurt quarterbacks.
Come on, man. I don't want to deal with this. He just got hurt. He just got hurt.
You know what's funny is,
and I just got him back, and now he's gone again.
Mariota. And
you know how sad I was last year when he went out.
You know, Mariota and Derek Carr got hurt in the same week last year at the end of the year.
And this
they got
year,
hurt
too.
in the same week this year also.
We need to get
Luckily, I still won because I had Mariota start on my fantasy team.
We need to get Mariota out of here. Get him out of the league.
What's your beef with Mariota?
He's not good.
You're not good.
I'm all right.
You're not good.
I'm all right. I'm cool.
You can't come to my birthday.
So it was a tough loss, man. It was a tough loss. You know,
it was a rough week.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Next we got the Ravens. I think we'll win. It'll be close. It'll be a low scoring game. It'll be like
y'all in the Ravens.
Yeah. I don't think
21-17.
Yeah, like 19, 16. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's gonna be something like that. 17-14.
Yeah, something crazy like that. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. So, but so you guys got the Ravens coming up next week. I think personally, yeah, it's gonna be a close game.
You think so?
But I can't say you guys are gonna win it for sure.
No, I can't say that either.
The Ravens, if you had Derek Carr, yeah, but the Ravens with EJ Manuel,
I can't say we'll win easy either. Because I honestly don't think it'll be an easy win. But I think at home you got to gut that win out. I mean, not every game in the NFL is not going to be an easy win. You know what I mean? Like not like when you're playing the Jets at home the first week.
I'm not gonna say this is a must win, but it's a big win. It's gonna be a big win. You know, because
if they
like for us,
right? Because then you can bring Derek Carr back.
Going down 2 and 3 is rough. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I said, for us, if we get our third loss, we only lost 3 games all last year. I mean, you guys only lost 4 games last year. You know what I mean? To have 3 losses already, that's how that matches our season total last year. You guys have to be one away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tough.
And so it'd be tough to.
And you're right. And it's a big win. And it's a big win. And we need a big win because, like I said, I look at it this way: you go out there to Oakland. It's in Oakland. You play the Ravens. You beat the Ravens at home in a good game. You play a good game. Derek Carr comes back maybe after a week. We got a bye week coming up soon too. So I think we can make it work. I'll tell you right now.
Ours is a fun, man. I think ours is like week 9.
Ooh, maybe we don't.
Number 9.
Yeah, we got Wait, ours week 7.
Week 7.
Yeah, ours week 7. So we got a bye week 7.
So you got this week, next week, and then a bye week.
Right. So you figure EJ Manuel holds the fort for a little bit. Derek Carr comes back, has a good game. We start playing better. After that, we play the Chargers, right? So you play the Ravens. Derek Carr comes back against the Chargers.
What about a layout? A nice bounce back.
Jeez. Right. Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. So you play the Ravens, right? You get EJ does his job. That's what he's paid to do, right? Backup quarterback. He does his job against the Ravens. We play the Chargers. Derek Carr comes back. It's an easy game. Joey Bosa is a beast, though. He's a beast. We're going to have to watch for him. So we'll bounce back against the Chargers. Boom, week 7. We're in bye week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now we're 4-2.
That's a nice.
Right now we're 4-2 on a bye.
Nice road to recovery.
Right now we're on the road to a bye. That's the logic I have to ride with. And then week 8, when we come out on week 8, we play the Bills. Right, we were talking about earlier.
I like
it's a pretty good game.
I like all that noise, but you know this is the NFL.
Yeah. I mean, it is. But I'm dealing with an injured quarterback. So I got to put puzzle pieces together right now.
Looking forward to.
Hey, I get it, but I'm dealing with a hurt quarterback right now, so I got to start thinking ahead. I gotta start thinking like, how can we, get past this injury?
Try to heal the wounds.
You try to heal the wounds, right? How can we do that? And I think that's our route. So Raider fans, we're all good. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, we had 3 games on a row. We're 2-2.
Yeah,
coming back home to Oakland, 3 games in a row.
You guys
3 games in a row. We play Chargers
division.
at home. We play the Bills at home, and we play the Ravens at home. So it's gonna be some nice home cooking.
Yeah.
And we'll be fine.
The Chiefs. You
We'll
guys
be
play
fine.
the Chiefs twice still this year.
That's fine. That's fine. That's what I mean. That's why I gotta look ahead for all this shit, because we do gotta play them. We gotta play them, and I want to be healthy by the time we get there. I don't want no chest pains for Michael Crabtree. I don't want no back problems for Derek Carr. I want to be at 100%.
You guys play the Chiefs.
I think we play the Chiefs week. I'll tell you right now. We play them
Not for a while.
not for a while, and then we play like close together. So like we don't play for a while, and then we play like a week.
You get the Raiders and Cowboys. We should have the Raiders and Cowboys on Thanksgiving this year.
Man,
That would have been
a good game. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that.
I remember last time we played on Thanksgiving.
So we play them week 14, right? And then we play them. Week. What am I missing? We play them week.
What's going on over there?
So we play week 14
Jesus Christ.
in Kansas City. All right, that's where we play them, and then we play them.
You got them coming up here in what? 5, 6 after the bye.
After the bye. Oh, that's after the bye, huh? Must have missed that. I thought those were the Bills. All right, see, there you go. So then we'll play them. So we'll be healthy by then. That's the road to getting this division back. Then we play the Broncos again. We play Chargers. We get another nice little layup over there.
Let's look at this injury report here. Derek Carr, David Amerson, Gary Conley, Amari Cooper,
All out.
Crabtree, Mario Edwards.
All out.
These are limited, full participant. Amari Cooper, Mario Edwards are full participants at practice. David Amerson was limited. Derek Carr did not participate.
Of course not.
Gary Conley did not participate. Oh, Mario Edwards did not participate, but he had a sideline workout.
So we play the Chiefs in 3 weeks, and then we play them again at the end of the year, December. Ooh, that's gonna be. I need Derek Carr back before that Chiefs game. I'll tell you that.
Well,
I'll tell you that. But let's see.
The Ravens had a lot of people who did not.
Let's see on Sunday, because man, it's gonna be tough to watch. I hope BJ Manuel comes out and just shits on him, but it's gonna be hard to watch.
Woo!
I know it is.
Don't want to be in the 2-3 club.
I know it is. So, all right. So we got the lows out. My back hurts after talking about all them lows. So now let's go even lower.
Low as a frog ball sack.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
What's up with your boy, man?
Taking it to an all-time low.
Taking it to an all-time low.
Calling the girl out for talking about routes. You know what he should have did? He should have called a play out, pulled a ball out of his pocket, threw her the ball.
Oh, my God. Oh, bruh. Called a hot route on her real quick.
Blue 42, red 8. Hot X, hot Omaha.
Run his hot route.
On the forehead.
I
called the route.
I think that he thought he was making a joke.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
But it wasn't
he
funny.
He wasn't making a joke.
You think he really meant that?
I don't know.
I think he was just making a joke.
I like Cam.
I like Cam too. That doesn't make me not like Cam.
You don't like him?
I like him for sure. Still.
You like him and you don't like him?
No, I like him. I don't not like him because of what he said. That's what I mean. I thought it was shitty though. I thought.
That's the guy I am. I think find the humor in it.
I get it.
I find it funny.
Me too. I thought it was.
Is it
I did
sexist?
too. Yes.
Question.
But I know. I mean, yeah. If you want to ask that question,
that's the way they're treating it right now.
Oh man, bro, they are eating this dude alive. Dannon dropped him. They're eating him alive.
No more yogurt. No more. His free supply of yogurt is out of here. Hey Kim, guess what? You're out of here.
Danimals. They make Danimals, right?
You know what Cash said? I don't fuck with that shit anymore anyway.
My daughter
sucks. I only did it because y'all paid.
I thought it was stupid. I think he was making a joke though that it wasn't funny though. You know what I mean? I think he really.
Well, if he was making a joke, definitely.
It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a comment for it.
Good. Let's go to some highs now.
I have no comment.
Let's go to some highs.
You have nothing nice to say. Don't say anything at all.
Don't say anything at all. That's what I'm talking about.
Look, I'm just saying.
I bet you if he was winning, though,
I think everybody would have laughed it off. If she asked him about routes and he would have called a route out and been like, "Do you understand what I just said?" Boom. Granted, probably nobody in the room would understand.
But she didn't pose the question like that, though. She was just like, "Hey, you know, Derek Funches, he's running some really strong routes." Like it was like a compliment, but he took it like made it something else. But I thought it was stupid. Like you said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. But anyways, let's move on from that stupid stuff. Let's go to some baseball, man. We got baseball.
Oh, you want to talk about some baseball?
Yeah, we got baseball going on.
We had a game today.
We'll start early. We'll start. Oh wait, yeah. So we'll start. We'll start on how these things
got hurt.
And we got some game. We still got some more games going on today too. So at first it started with the Yankees. They beat the Twins 8-4. They're gonna be pretty tough. They're gonna be pretty tough to play. Aaron Judge hit a home run. That dude's a beast.
I like Aaron Judge a lot, and he's from the Northern California area.
Is he?
It's out from like Turlock or something like that. Tracy, something like that.
Really?
Yeah. He went to Fresno State.
That's that West Coast shit, man.
He was a football player and he got into playing baseball.
We're gonna have to play some Tupac.
And he's nice.
Look, so they won 8-4, and then the other wild card was the National League was the Diamondbacks 11 and the Rockies 8. So they're moving on. The Yankees played today, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yes, they played the Indians. They played the Indians later on. Well, that's going to be some good baseball. We already had the Red Sox and the Astros.
It's on right now.
As we were saying.
I'll put it on.
As we were saying. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to cue that up. Red Sox, Astros. So man, 8-2. Astros going crazy.
3 bombs today. Little man had 3 bombs. Bro, how's this dude? He had 24 home runs on the season. I don't got anybody on the Giants who can hit 20 bombs in the season. This is pathetic. The guy's fucking 5'6". He can hit over 20 home runs. We got guys on our team who are fucking 6'4".
He's Tuve's a beast. He's a beast. I've been to a lot of Houston games, A's games. We same division, obviously, but
be the MVP this year.
Wow. Hey, they look like they look like the West Coast Cubs right now. They're young. They got a nice little team. Verlander. They got Verlander.
It's going to come down to Houston and the Yankees. And I like the Yankees a lot. I kind of am a Yankee fan.
Who you think's going? All right, so
who's the
World Series now? Let's just talk about that. Who's the World Series? Who got the World Series? We got all these teams. Let's start there. You think? Oh, the Yankees is
Oh man, it's tough because I
think Yankees moving on to World Series.
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, Cleveland they're stacked too, man. Like Houston, Cleveland, and New York, and Boston.
AL's gonna be
tough.
The American League is gonna be tough.
They had the 22-game win streak. You know, we'll see how this. Man, I don't know. I like
all these Oakland records was broken this year, man. Aaron Judge beat Mark McGwire.
Good.
And fucking Indians beat our 21 games. I was there. 21 games in a row. Sky Hatterberg, Kansas City Royals. I was there at that game.
21 or was it 20?
It was a Wednesday night. It was 21. 20. They had 22, right?
Yeah, but I think they broke the record at 21. I think you guys had 20 games.
Was it 20 in a row?
Yeah.
I thought it was 21, but
it was 20.
There you go. But I was there. It was a kid. I was like I'm 15 years old.
That's cool, right on. Whatever. Now when I look at the record book, I don't have to look at the fucking Oakland A's, and I don't have to hear it. I don't have to get that jab anymore.
You're a real slap dick, you know.
That's another notch off, erased off your belt.
You're real.
Less ammunition.
You're a real class act, Trev.
Less ammunition. Oh yeah, well we won 27.
Less ammunition.
Cleveland Indians won 22, motherfucker.
Fucking Cleveland.
And I fucking hate Cleveland. Yeah, but you know what? I never had a problem with
not the Indians. I didn't have a problem with the Indians either. Lofton, Justice, that squad.
That squad.
Yeah.
Fucking Jim
Alomar
back in the day.
Yeah,
Sandy Alomar, Roberto Alomar.
Alomar. Had all the Alomars.
Albert Bell.
Man. Bro, the Indians, as a matter of fact.
Man, the movie.
The movie, yeah.
Machine?
Yeah. How could you hate the Indians?
Dude.
Matter of fact,
Wesley Snipes was in the Cleveland.
I'm going with the Indians and the Dodgers. I told you earlier, I think the Dodgers are going to take the NL, man. I know. I was on it earlier. I'm not going off. I have no reason to jump off it right now, right? They're in the playoffs. They'll play the Diamondbacks. I get it. But I have no reason to jump off the ship yet of my prediction because I'm still in it.
I'm really having a tough time picking a team from the AL because I kind of like all the teams.
You like National League?
National League, but there's not a team in the National League that if I had to pick a team to win from the National League this year, probably the Cubs again.
So we got the Cubs and the Yankees in the World Series this year. Ooh, that's must see TV right there. Them two teams. Cubs.
Well, I don't know if it's. I can't say. I don't know. I can't pick Yankees yet, man. I don't know. It's tough for me. I don't know.
We got a man on 2 outs. Oh, that's foul. That's foul. You know what we're gonna do one day? We're gonna have to set up the pod in like we got to watch a game. Commentate the game.
Fastball down the middle, Jim. Whoa, we got to really hold that one. Just foul. Oh boy.
Bro, you got it down. Skip. We gonna call you fucking Skip. From now on, I'm calling you Skipper. Hey, Skip.
Curveball on the outside.
We got a beautiful day. That was too classic. Oh boy, that's good. Oh boy. Hey, that is gonna be from now on. That is gonna be. We're gonna have an old boy section. We're gonna have an old boy fucking part of the show. That we're gonna have to structure that. Oh boy, we're gonna have to get a sound clip. I'm gonna need a soundboard eventually, so I can cue that up. I'm gonna have to cue that up. Yeah, so man, baseball time. Major League Baseball
goes. Like I said,
I got the Dodgers. I got the Dodgers and the Yankees.
I'm a big NL fan because of the Giants. You know what I mean? But I don't like none of the NL teams. I'm rooting for an AL team this year because I'm a Yankee fan, but I like to see the underdogs win with Houston, the young and up and coming team. You know what I mean? I like seeing those guys with young and up and comers. I like seeing the new crop come in and take over. You know?
Yeah, ain't no wrong with that. And that's baseball though. But baseball don't work like that.
And then Cleveland,
baseball don't work like that though.
And then Cleveland, I like to see. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck Cleveland. I just made my mind up. Fuck Cleveland. Fuck them.
Oh my god.
Damn it. They won 22 games. That's your guys' celebration.
That's your fucking
They didn't win the World Series, so you guys don't get to win the World Series. You guys wanted to win 20-something games in a row. That's what you get. The Warriors won 73 games in the season. They didn't get the championship, but they got a regular season record. That's what you get. Fuck it. Let's go. Yankees, Astros. I don't know who yet, but
I'm going right now. I'm going to say because I've been pretty on par. Because I told you if you listen to the test run, I think it was on the test run or the very first episode. I said the Rams were going to be a good team this year. I'm already hitting some things out the park. The Raiders offense, that was some humble pie. It's giving me as a matter of fact, just thinking about it gives me a headache. But hey, I'm telling you right now, I'm saying it. Dodgers, Yankees, World Series. East Coast, West Coast.
Dodgers,
Tupac versus
Yankees.
Biggie all over again. That's my pick. You? What you got?
Definitely not the fucking Dodgers. I'll
Okay.
tell you that.
All right.
Because they're not gonna do it.
You ain't
for
gotta
one.
be. You ain't gonna be like that.
I do gotta be like that.
All
'Cause
right.
for one, they're not gonna get it done. They're just not. They peaked too early, and they're not peaking at the right time. I believe Kershaw is gonna get owned in the playoffs. Not necessarily owned, but he'll get tagged and roughed up enough that it's going to make it an even ball game, that he's not going to come out there and, Kershaw's out here, automatic win. In the playoffs, this playoff baseball. Shit don't go down like that. First of all, Yankees and what the fuck did they just beat the other day? Who they just beat? Twins.
Twins.
They had 3 home runs in the innings. It was
3-3. Started 3-0.
Start 3-0.
Of course.
But then after first, going to the second inning, it was 3-3.
It was all
Yankees tied it up.
It was all Yanks
at the bottom. Yeah. But what I'm saying is the teams have been hitting. Diamondbacks yesterday against the Rockies, 11-8.
That's
don't
my
count
pick.
Diamondbacks out.
That's my pick. I think that's my pick. You still got, and tomorrow you got you got a single and no outs. Oh, double. Hit a double. So we got the Cubs and Nationals tomorrow too. Cubs Nationals. Man, usually baseball time is
And
baseball
another
time in the
reason
Bay. Usually in the Bay when it's baseball time, it's nice and it's starting to get cold, little rain. It's fucking 90 degrees outside right now. Shit's fucking crazy.
Playoff baseball, ain't nothing like playoff baseball.
October, I need October weather and October baseball.
Man,
shit's getting out of hand.
nothing will ever compare to 2010.
I feel it, bro.
Bruh.
But what have you done for me lately? Nothing.
You
You sit with me.
I'm gonna
You sit with me. That's why me and you are here right now. That's why we're doing this. Our baseball teams are shit.
I don't have any.
Our baseball teams are shit right now, but it's all good. It is what it is. So
I got the feeling.
Yeah. So this weekend we got a lot of sports. Next week y'all play this weekend. We play this weekend. I also have some soccer this weekend. I get to watch. Portugal plays Andorra. I'll be at work though.
You see
but I'll play it.
Before I cut you off, you got anything down there about how they're gonna do the new All-Star game? You see that?
Oh, the NBA, the pick'em behind closed doors.
Instead of
behind closed doors,
Eastern Conference, Western Conference, the captains are gonna pick the teams. It's gonna be what it's gonna be is everybody. The fans are still gonna vote who's in the game, and then the 2 highest vote getters will pick the remaining players who got voted in by the fans to their teams, right? So say LeBron James and Steph Curry, who were the top 2 vote getters last year, are the top 2 vote getters this year. They will be team captains, and they will pick their team like old school elementary style. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Just like back and forth,
I don't really like that.
And I hope, I don't like it either, but the West has become so heavy, top heavy, that
you want to see one of the Warriors play against each other.
Not only that, I just don't think the East has too much to offer. As in
All Stars.
Yeah,
I think you're.
You know what I mean?
I think you're not thinking clearly.
More people get left off the roster in the West.
They got Gordon Hayward over there now. They got Kyrie on the side. Kyrie's been over there, but they got Gordon Hayward over there now.
But Paul George and Carmelo
come over to the West. You're right. I didn't think about that. You're right. I don't really like that, man. I don't really like that shit.
I hope Steph Curry is the top vote getter, and he refuses to take Kyrie, so LeBron James is forced to pick Kyrie.
What if they leave him off?
LeBron James is probably trying to be some bitch shit. I'll pick Kyrie first.
I'll take you.
I'll be the better man.
Just to show face. Just to show face.
Or it'd be tight if Steph Curry came out with his first pick instead of Kevin Durant was all. I was gonna take Kyrie Irving.
I don't like it. I heard they're not gonna even let you know who was picked when. I mean, they're not gonna. It's not gonna be like. I mean, why not make it a spectacle? Let us know who you're gonna pick. Let us know what's happening.
Yeah,
I think it's fun that way.
Oh, it creates way more drama.
Exactly.
You know, the media will turn that into a shit show.
Yeah, it's what? Yeah, why not? The more exposure you got, why not?
LeBron James picked first, picks Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson on his team.
Does he get picked first?
Yeah, he'll be picked first.
Yeah, of course he will.
He'll
be captain.
James dick suckers out there. If you're LeBron James dick right there, if you're fucking root for LeBron James like that, it's like a dick. I said it. I don't care.
Now you heard it here from the Rev. Suck a dick if you like LeBron. I myself won't be sucking any dicks. I'll tell you that. I'm not too much of a LeBron fan myself. But that's some stone cold
hard facts right
some
there.
Stone cold stuff, right? That's aggressive. I was aggressive of you. But yeah, man. So I was saying earlier before, you know what? Well, my final thoughts on the NBA though. I think it's done. I don't like it. I like East Coast versus West Coast. West side. Yeah, we top heavy. You know why we top heavy? Because we the best. All right. It's the West. All right. Fuck the East Coast. Fuck East Coast basketball. Fuck the Celtics. Fuck the Cavs. Fuck the Heat. Fuck the Bucks. Fuck the Bullets. I still call them the Bullets.
Well, they were the Bullets still.
They should be called that. That'd be my favorite team if they were.
Bullets.
Fuck them all. Like Trev said. I don't mean to drop so many F-bombs, but
fuck it.
I'm a West Coast guy. Yeah, I'm a West Coast guy. All right? The Knicks especially. That's one of the worst teams. Man, that's like the NBA graveyard. It sucks, too.
I don't got nothing against the Knicks.
I'm not a Knicks fan, bro.
You're not a Knicks fan?
No, you know why? You know why? I'll tell you why.
I like the Knicks more than I like the fucking Lakers, I'll tell you that. Fuck the fucking Lakers. I hate the fucking Lakers. They can suck a dick.
I don't want them
Fuck
to do that.
the Lakers.
I don't want them to do that. I'll tell you why I don't like the Knicks before I defend my team. Look,
Trader?
What? He got a job. He got his dream job. This fucking dick over here. Look, man, the Knicks, that's an NBA player graveyard. You go to the Knicks.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Knicks right now.
You'll never be heard from again.
I would like to see the Knicks good because I feel like the Knicks are one of those teams is when the Knicks are good, things are better.
When are the Knicks good, Trev?
It's been all the
Things
time.
have been great.
It's been a while.
Things have been amazing, and the Knicks have been shit for the last.
Like just saying, like
since Patrick Ewing and them left, they've been absolutely.
Just like y'all say, the NBA is better when the Lakers are better. When the Lakers are good, right?
No, it's good right now.
It is.
The
But
NBA
you
is
say
good.
it's not. You say they're gonna be better. You saying that you replace the Clippers with the Lakers, and it ain't gonna be more showtime.
For me,
motherfucker.
For me,
come on now. We all know.
Of
you
course.
Gotta be modest about that shit.
Of course.
Everybody wants New York and LA in the fucking big time because they are big time.
You're right. You goddamn right. When the NBA, the Lakers is dope. The NBA is the shit. You're right. When we on top, you're right. But hey, but it's still fun right now. You got a lot of teams. You got all these super teams now. So it's fun. I mean, shit. Yeah, I have my time in the sun a lot, bro. I like basketball. I just like the game of basketball. I watch college basketball. I like basketball. You know what I mean? I want to watch good basketball. There are teams I dislike. I hate the Spurs. I hate the Suns. Teams like that. I just, to this day, the Kings. I don't like the fucking Kings.
Sacramento Queens.
I hate them.
Ollie.
You know what I mean? I hate them. I hate them. Because when we were kids, we had the option to go to Warrior games or to Kings games. Never, as Laker fan as a kid, never. I've been to a lot of course, I've been to Kings games.
I ain't gonna lie,
though, Kings games when the Lakers
I never
were
paid money to go to a Kings game. I've been to a couple Kings games.
Oh, I paid a Laker Kings game before.
But I never paid money to go to a Kings game.
But there are teams I dislike like that. But Kings are one of them. I mean, I could sit here and
the only teams that I really hate in the NBA would probably be the Lakers and Cavs, obviously.
Lakers hate you too. Obviously, I hope they block you on Twitter. Say something.
That'd be an accomplishment.
I know, right? People love that shit. People love being blocked by people on Twitter.
First of all, that's some bitch shit.
Why would be blocked? Don't be proud of it. That means you were being an asshole to him, or that person. You got blocked. You were probably being a slap dick. That's my new word. I need to start saying that. Bunch of slap dicks. So on the weekend we got a lot of games. Like I said earlier, I was gonna say earlier, we got Portugal. I wanted to talk about that.
Cleveland scored.
And the reason I wanted to talk about that was because I seen the squad list that our coach Fernando Santos picked for Portugal this week. Coming up, we got a couple games coming up against Andorra and Switzerland. and I wanted to read it off because, and I know you don't know a lot about soccer, and I'm gonna get you into it, man. By the end of the next World Cup comes, you're gonna be rooting and rooting. But so Fernando Santos brought a couple surprises, and to me, when I seen it, I wanted to bring it up really quick, and won't take long on it. So he brought Rui Patricio, of course. That's easy. About Beto and Anthony Lopes. He brought Danilo. He brought William, João Moutinho, João Mario, André Gomes, Renato Sanchez. Now that was a surprise for me. I've been waiting. I'm a big Renato Sanchez fan. He's a Benfica player. I'm a Benfica fan. He was when he came, I fell in love with the kid. I'm like, this is the dude. Like, this is my next guy right here. Like, he's gonna. I mean, they need to let him be dope. They need to let him be dope. He went to a team he wasn't ready for. He sat on the bench. I don't know what to call him. I can't rate him because I don't see a lot of him. Now he plays in Swansea. Yeah, he's been okay over there, but I'm surprised and I'm happy that he's on Portugal. Build confidence in the kid. I just want him to, I just want to be successful. They got Bruno Fernandes from Sporting, Nelson Semedo, Cedric, Pepe, Eliseu, Bruno Alves, Jose Font, Altunes, Luis Neto, Ronaldo, of course, Quaresma, Gelson, Andre Silva, Bernardo Silva, Gonzalo Guedes, and Eder. Now, I read that off because there's one person on here that is not on here, and I'm really happy about it. It's Nani. This dude is a complete bum to me. Yeah, to me, he's a complete bum. He's a shot waster. Anytime he comes into the game, it ruins the whole flow of it. Yeah, he had a nice Euro Cup, and I appreciate all of that, but he's terrible. So I'm actually happy about that. I'm actually happy Gonzalo Guedes on there. And Eder, of course, fucking legend that is Eder. That scored the goal against France, won us the game. But I wanted to touch on that. They have to win both games to win the cup, to go to the World Cup qualifiers. And I think they'll do it. I think Ronaldo's going to put them on his back against Andorra. He'd probably score a hat trick, probably be 5-0 Portugal. Yeah. It'll be easy. Switzerland's a tough game. They beat us the last time. The Swiss. But I think Ronaldo puts him on his back again, gets a goal in. I think Andre Silva will play a lot better in this go around. He didn't have a nice stretch last international break. To me, he missed a lot of open chances, a lot of goals that could have been in. He wasn't scoring. I think now this stretch, I think he'll be a little better. I think, like I said, I think they'll win both games. The first one's on Saturday at 11:45 our time, and then on the 10th, a couple days later, 3 days later, they play Switzerland. So that'll be must see for me. So I'll be glued to that, and I hope.
What day is that?
That was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, be Tuesday. So they play on Saturday. They play Andorra.
Yeah, matches this Saturday.
Tuesday. Yeah, so they play Saturday against Andorra. It'll be on ESPN because it's Ronaldo. So you'll be able to catch that. I do work Saturday, but I'll be watching that shit.
I'm going out of town on Sunday.
What are you doing?
I had to go up to the cabin and make a couple of repairs with my grandpa.
Got some work out there, huh?
Branch fell on the cabin.
Oh.
It's a tree that was like this branch that was like 75, 80 feet up.
It sounds
snapped off. Gotta go make a couple repairs.
It sounds like wilderness problems.
Me and my pops going up there, my grandpa, my grandma.
Get that repaired.
Go make the necessary adjustments.
Nice. That's gonna be some.
We'll be back Tuesday.
Yeah, and then we'll do another pod pretty soon. Maybe we'll do it like a Saturday show or something because I got a couple of weekends off here coming soon. Yeah, we can do that. Just get them loaded up. And we got a lot of changes coming too.
Do a couple shows a week also.
Yeah, we got a couple changes coming around
we
too.
We don't necessarily have to do a new show either. We can just break the mic out and just start bullshitting, like you said, do a little color commentary.
Yeah, we can do that too. Change it up.
Fake play-by-play shit or whatever, you know.
We can do that.
That'd be cool.
Let's switch it up. Like I said, we don't have to. Our pod's not gonna always be about sports. You might just come on here and fuck around about who knows. But lately, it's been all about sports because that's all we got to go off of. But I think we've been running a while now, about an hour and a half almost. So let's cut it down. I mean, we had a good flow. We're gonna go watch this game, eat some of this. Eat some of this cocktail. Yeah, eat some of this cocktail my Mexican homie Trev just made. And we'll see y'all later, man. Thanks for all the. Oh, you know what? No, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
Rewind that.
Erase it. Producer, we're gonna have to get the producer on the line. We're gonna have to get the producer on the line. We got a couple questions. I had a couple questions.
It'd be wild if we had a phone line. A little fake phone line. We could go get a little trap phone.
You want a prepaid?
You got them at Target. It's fucking $40 with the minutes, and we give out the number, and people if anybody listening, they could call in. And if we got to, we just put them on speakerphone on the mic. We'll just hold the phone to the mic on speakerphone,
bruh.
And then you go.
That sounds amazing. We could probably hook it up to the computer technology nowadays. You know how it is. So look, we got a couple questions. As a matter of fact,
you're right.
We do got a couple questions on Twitter from a couple of my, just not too many. We're not. What we got
on the line today?
These are more directed towards a little bit of soccer. Yeah, one of them was.
Have that, Hoss.
How much do you miss Mitroglou? This is from my boy Mike. He does a 3-2ish podcast. Miter Glue. He does a 3-2ish podcast, one of my favorite podcasts. Shout out to them. I appreciate the question. How much do I miss Mitroglou? Oh man, I do. I miss Mitroglou because I was a fan of Mitroglou, so I miss him just on that. I'm not sure that having Mitroglou would save our woes at this moment. I don't think that that's the
this brand right here.
That's what my girl said.
This brand is the shit.
That's what girl said. I got a whole refrigerator full of that brand.
This is the ketchup I use to make the fucking. They make a spicy ketchup. This is the ketchup I use to make the fucking shrimp cocktail. I saw the dude right here with the little fucking.
Dude, I got a refrigerator full of that.
This brand is the shit right
here. I'm gonna bring a sandwich to work tonight. But I miss Mitroglou. I do, just because I liked him. He was one of my favorite players, so I miss him in that sense. But I don't think that having Mitroglou would change all of our problems that we're having right now. I think creating the shots to get the ball to Mitroglou would be first and foremost. That's what I missed. The chances that we used to create or seemed to create last year, obviously was a different team, but there's nobody to get him the ball in that sense. Like I mean, Savidovic is or Raul. I guess they're different, but I simply miss him. To answer the question, yes, I do. I miss him just because I don't know. He felt like he played for Benfica, and anytime we went out there, although it seemed lazy, at some times it felt like he would play for us. So I miss him in that sense. But I don't think that was going to change our woes right now. We're 5 points behind. I think there's other things that we need to take care of before we start missing players. I miss I miss Nelson. I miss Ederson. I miss all of them. But I don't think having Mitroglou would change that. So, it is what it is. And then my boy Timo. And today I found out how to say lizard in Portuguese. But that's
Lizardo?
No. But he asked me, what do majority of lags think, 18 or 22? Lags are lizards, referring to sporting Lags, lizards. Not excuse me.
That's what lag. That's what lizard is.
Lag. Yeah. I will. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it means.
No. It is. My boy Brian told me. But I'm not gonna say it because my Portuguese is bad, and then all of my family that listens to this show, they call me hey, you said it wrong. It's not supposed to be that way. It's not.
You're not helping the situation.
Not sporting. Dragons 18 or 22. I would say 18 to answer his question. Though, but he would be referring to Porto because they're dragons. We just call them lizards. I said sporting, but that's because I was reading. I think my shit's updating. But on that note, thanks for the questions, guys. I know we're a little. I think we're a little inebriated at this point.
5:30.
Yeah, I think we're inebriated at 5:30, and we're gonna end the show on some inebriation. All right. Check y'all out later.
Peace.